welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on Scraplift Crafternoon. This week's layout was chosen by Miss Kristen, and I will put that layout up here in the corner view, as well as the creator's Instagram account, and if she has a YouTube, I will put that down in the description box below, as well as a playlist for everybody who's playing along this week. There are also links to everybody's Instagram and YouTube channels down below. So you can even check out if anybody is on vacation this week or not. You can still check out their channel and see the amazing work that they do, because my tribe is creative. Yes, we are. So I have a mixture of stuff from my September counterfeit kit that I still have laying down on the floor at my feet in its little case so that I can pull from it. This is a load month over at scraphappy.org. It is also 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. But today I am just working on Scraplift Crafternoon. I pulled in some other bits and pieces from my stash as well. These glitter stars, this camera, these chipboard stars. The cardstock was an extra piece on my desktop. I thought that might work to map my photo. Some puffy stickers from Rosie's Studios. I think these are from Freckled Fawn. These are incredibly old Heidi Swap chipboard letters. And these are just some pieces of ephemera that were in my September counterfeit kit. I have several pieces of scraps, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of scraps, and 2 full-size pattern papers. So I'm going to go ahead and make some cuts, and we're going to get this layout started, all right? All right, off camera, I trimmed down that gradient piece of paper down just enough so that I could use it with the other piece of pattern paper. I used that geometric print as a mat behind the gradient piece. Now I'm taking these were scraps from my September kit, and I just cut them down. I think the star one is 5.5 by 11. The striped one is like 4.5 by 9.5 or something like that. And then you just kind of cut the other piece just to kind of layer over it. I used that scrap of blue cardstock to map my photo. And now I'm going to take my notebook punch and I'm going to cut this grid paper into my journaling spot. Note, yes, I know there's a guide on the top of the punch. I still never get that straight when I use a border punch, so I punch upside down and just use the bottom as a guide. So I'm going to layer up some ephemera bits and pieces on here. I know that I really want to get this large camera on here, and I want that label there that says favorite things on it to go over the top of it, and I also want to get this leafy bit in here as well. The original layout had some really cool ephemera layered right there. And so this is a photo of my husband standing in front of the model of the USS Enterprise at, I believe it is the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. And that is where I believe we were. And my husband is a Trekkie through and through, so he really wanted his picture in front of that, and I obliged and took it. So the big glitter star I'm going to use to cover up those girls that are on the floor, because I feel like they are taking away from the subject of my photo. I don't know how to use Photoshop, so I couldn't begin to take them out on my own. So I'm going to title this USS Enterprise Adventure. Right now I'm just trying to find the letters for Enterprise, and then later I'll add the USS in front of it. I'm going to move things around here and there as I kind of just stick these on here. Now note, I am not actually getting this title on straight yet. These letters are old enough that there is no adhesive on the back of them, and in fact it peels off the back. So later when I glue them down, I will have to definitely use my quick dry glue to glue them down. I really wanted to use all of the leafy bits that I pulled off. It was a piece of chipboard. I think it's crepe paper, called Wild at Heart or something like that. But I only pulled the 2 leafy bits and that camera. The black and white leafy bit, I'm not sure is going to end up on there. I had wanted to get 2 glitter stars on here. I don't like that, so that second one is going to be coming off, and this is probably going to be where I end up moving things around to suit my needs, just to kind of, I'm not really going rogue. You can definitely see where I took inspiration from, but I am kind of moving things around so that it looks good on my layout, because I'm not working with the same product that she was, and I don't have a cut file, little round cut file down there that she had, so I'm just kind of trying to make the things work that I have. And then I saw that little circle, that die cut that I already had, so I'm going to pull that in there as well. Right, I got this layout completed. What I did differently, I wanted to cover up the 2 young ladies sitting underneath the Enterprise model because they weren't part of my family and I felt they distracted from the actual picture. I also used my journaling block to cover up the people mostly on this side. I did add some foam adhesive. On this, I ended up having to add 2 layers. I had to stack the foam dots up to get them so that it would be level. Made this level as well, and then just sat this black and white branch on top of all of that. And this is my layout. I want to thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Click that bell and YouTube will let you know when I put out more content. For the month of October, my goal is a daily video because I am participating in 30 Days of Sketches. That means that there was already a video that went live on my channel this morning relatively early. So you should have been able to watch that as well. And if you have any comments about this layout, please drop them below as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye.